Hello everyone, my name is Matthew here with Crescentville. We're doing a self-graded card review of a 1995-1996 Fleer Metal. This is a specific kind of parallel called Silver Spotlight. Michael Jordan card. We've graded a few of these before, I believe like a 9 to 9.5. This card's landing anywhere in between an 8.5 and a 9.5. Probably in between an 8.5 and a 9 would be a closer range. The corner's just a little bit light on it. That bottom right corner you can kind of see there. We'll take a look at the back of the card in a second. Quick disclaimer, all videos, that we essentially cannot guarantee the grade to cross over at any grading companies at these grades. My best assessment at assessing the condition of the card. So I also cannot guarantee the monetary value will increase or decrease with a card condition. So here we go. Dive into the centering. Centering, I've talked about this before on similar cards. I think this is now probably the third or fourth time we've graded this one. The amount of space between the left to the down arrow point, kind of pointing figure there. That's one way that I assess the corners. Also on the back, this has a little bit less room at the top compared to the bottom. I've seen that on several of them, and I've seen other grading companies give that a 9.5. So overall, I'm going to rate this as a 9.5 because that's what I've seen other grading companies rate these cards with similar conditions. All right, now we're going to take a look at the corners and edges. It's a little bit more subjective because it's kind of hard to definitively say the corner has deteriorated X amount. Like, to me, that corner there is probably an 8 to a 7.5 corner. That corner there is probably an 8, maybe 8.5. That could be an 8.85. That could also be an 8.85. So probably going to land on an 8 for my corners. Yeah, that corner's probably on the 8 fringe, maybe 7.5. So it's in between an 8.5 and an 8. I think an 8 is a little bit more accurate number for these corners because there's some deterioration, but not considerable amounts. So corners, we're giving it an 8. Edges, we'll take a look at the edges next. This bottom edge is where you see this card. There'd be a lot of edge wear usually at the bottom here. So not bad. That's probably like 8.5 for me on the edges there. Let's see, a little bit of wear there. So probably 8.5 overall on the edges for me. So right now we have a 9.5 and 8.5, which would average out to a 9. And then a 9 and an 8 would average out to a 8.5. So let's take a look at the surface. Right now we're in between an 8.5, probably and a 9. I think that's maybe even what we started our assessment with. And we'll also pump it through Grok AI to see if it finds anything or if it assesses it at a different score. But yeah, like this surface is really clean, and I'm probably leaning towards a 9 on it. A bit of a scratch there. That is definitely an imperfection there on the back. So probably a 9, maybe even 8.5 on that. So let's go ahead and give that an 8.5. So we were saying the 9.5 and the 8.5 average out to a 9, and then a 9 and an 8 average out to an 8.5. So overall, this card's condition is an 8.5. I think that was a great accurate representation of the card's condition. Thank you for watching. Continue to watch. We will continue to be grading more cards. That was number 127. We'll start maybe putting that somewhere in the description or the YouTube. It's kind of already a long YouTube title. So anyways, number 127, 8.5. Thank you for watching.